Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Pushes past him and bulldozing his way through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And Howe will throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Robinson up the middle.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Etienne to start the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Now Howe
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
On play action, Lawrence
eluding the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Lawrence
flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. faking the handoff. Howell. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 34 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run with ETN.
I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Back to throw. Howell.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Howell. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Howell down to throw it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw caught. What about the 5?
Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 23.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. This is taken at the 15. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Howell. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
This is caught.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out, a motivated rookie out of Kentucky. Fell to the early portion of the second round of the draft. It's Will Levis.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that route.
And now the rookie's free. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Flushed out right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Levis sets up to throw here.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Here's 2nd and 3. Levis to throw it.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Again, it's Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Here's Levis. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets him ready.
At the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away. Complete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Heineke again.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Heineke's going to hold on to it.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Levis back to throw.
And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Levis looking to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shedding. Derrick Henry all alone. He's still barreling through.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. 1st and 10. Here's Levis.
He finds his man, complete. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's in. Trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Henry again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
At the 16-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Heineke.
They'll roll him out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long for Heineke.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Levis's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Levis.
He finds his man, complete. And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this.
And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 8 yards out.
And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Here's Heineke. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A second down throw for Heineke.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Well, Heineke changing the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And this will be caught at the 30.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Levis. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hand off now to Robinson.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Robinson with another carry.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts
from 21 yards away.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
In motion is Phillips. Second down, they go again with Henry.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That one deep for London.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
And they're indeed going. Here's Heineke.
Incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. That's caught by his tight end, Trevon Wesco.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Heineke.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Looking to throw, Heineke. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10. Heineke to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Throwing, Heineke. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Van Jefferson,
47 yards.
and the Falcons get a bit closer.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once,
And now off to the races down the right side.
He may go.
Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Folk, and the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On second down, here's Heineke again. That one deep for London.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
The Falcons on third down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. A handoff running left, Henry. Derrick Henry